I never bought made in Japan Mizuno Morelia while I lived in the US cause its price was over 300 bucks. But you can get them for so much cheaper in Korea, which is why made in Japan Mizuno Morelia Neo 4 Beta was my first ever Mizuno Morelia, and I gotta say that these are by far the best football boots I've ever worn in my life. They outperform all the products currently on the market in terms of the quality of the applied materials and the finish. And now I know why Josh from Soccer Reviews for You always rank these as S-tier football boots, cause they are just top-notch in every aspect. And as always, if you guys want more reviews on football boots and turf shoes, please subscribe to my channel, Futsoccer. I get excited whenever I take Mizuno made in Japan boots out of the box. The finish is just perfect. The premium kangaroo leather on the toe box is super soft and pliable, and the padding is so thick that it feels like it's gonna pop out. The midfoot's Beta mesh material is thin and pliable, which feels very natural right out of the box. The BF knit on the top is stretchy yet maintains enough tension, and the suede material used both on insole and heel area is also of premium quality. US size 8.5 or 265mm weighs 195.5 grams, which is a tiny bit heavier than the Mizuno Alpha. The outsole has been upgraded from the previous generation into the Y-shank shape. It is rigid through the midfoot and heel, but flexible through the forefoot. Because I prefer playing as a winger, I usually prefer outsoles made from materials such as a carbon plate that increases the explosiveness. But I feel like if those materials were applied on Mizuno Morelia, they wouldn't feel as natural on feet, so I don't have any complaints. There are 12 thick round studs and 1 conical stud, which are 1 cm long in the front and 1.5 cm long in the back. I felt some stud pressure when I played on the short artificial grass field, so I recommend wearing them only on a well-managed artificial grass field. The product descriptions on Mizuno's website constantly emphasize the barefoot sensation, and I think that Mizuno wanted to emphasize this natural and non-bothersome feeling that makes you feel like you're not wearing anything on your feet. The premium kangaroo leather upper, mesh synthetic midfoot, elastic knitted material, suede insole, and flexible outsole, all these different materials are fused in together perfectly so that there's zero discomfort in every movement. Unlike most of the natural leather football boots, Mizuno Morelia feels airy and lightweight, which is very impressive. Also, this detailed arch support construction on the midfoot is unique to Mizuno's boots and gives a more uniform fit and reduces fatigue after a game. Usually people say natural leather boots are worse than synthetic leather boots when it comes to kicking the ball because of the thick padding, and the flexible upper is often unable to tighten your toes together to concentrate the impact. However, Mizuno Morelia was so satisfying to the point where I wondered if these were really natural leather boots. The mesh material on the midfoot did not feel like it effectively reduces the power of the ball when I receive it, but I could feel the sensation of the ball while dribbling, even though the padding on the upper is super thick. My feet measure 262mm long and 97 to 98mm wide, and I wore made in Japan Mizuno Morelia Neo 4 Beta as my usual size US 8.5 or 265mm. They run a little long with half to 3/4 of my thumbnail left, and they feel longer because the toe box is facing slightly upwards, which makes it feel roomier inside, but the length didn't bother me that much during the game. The width was a little tight through the ball of my feet that I needed about 10 to 15 minutes to break in, and the midfoot was comfortable from the beginning. Even though they feel a bit roomy on the toe box area, I don't think it is long enough to go half a size down, so I recommend going true to your size. The leather adapts to your feet very quickly, so I think they're a good option for wide feet as well. As a reviewer myself, I always look forward to the new boots from Nike, Adidas, and Puma, which change significantly every 1 to 2 years. However, it is also true that they don't always succeed in making the changes successfully, which make you look back and think, oh, that model last year or 2 years ago was actually amazing. What's so special about Mizuno is that since the first Morelia Neo 1 dating back to 2013, they were good in the past, are still good in the present, and I have no doubt they will be good in the future. So what do you guys think about made in Japan Mizuno Morelia Neo 4 Beta? Are they overly expensive for football boots, or are they the best boots currently on the market? Write down comments below on your opinion and subscribe to my channel Futsoccer for more reviews to come.